Namaskar to everybody, all the masters. PSSM is having a grand International Yoga Day celebrations by way of eminent speakers, from eminent thinkers, eminent activists from all over the world, and also music sessions from all over the world for meditation. It is going to be a grand occasion for us to spend together. What is yoga? Yoga is not a physical exercise. Yoga means it's a spiritual activity. It's a spiritual pathway. It's a spiritual highway. Yoga simply means meditation. It is management of the self, by the self, for the self. In this International Yoga Day, you will find all yoga masters who have managed themselves through meditation. The processes of meditation, the benefits of meditation, the results of meditation, from masters of meditation from all over the world. We request all the people, all the masters, all the meditators, all the spiritually inclined people to make use of this mega event, be at one place in our respective homes and through Pyramid Meditation Channel, my dear friends. Please make sure June 21st, morning 7 a.m. to June 22nd, morning 7 a.m. 24 hours, grand celebrations, grand togetherness, grand oneness. Thank you.
Namaste. Good evening, dear masters. My name is Ananthi. We welcome you to another wonderful 40 days online Spiritual Science Foundation courses conducted by Pyramid Valley International in association with Pyramid Spiritual Science Academy. Pyramid Spiritual Science Academy has got affiliation with Bangalore University and has been conducting 6-month certificate courses and a 1-year PG diploma course in yogic sciences. PSSA also has got an affiliation with Vedic Wellness University and is conducting PhD and an integrated PhD course. Our dear SHIVARAMAPPA sir is a great visionary. He is the managing director and vice chairman of a PSSA, and his mission is to make everybody happy through meditation and enlightenment. Yesterday, I spoke to you about the 6th grade textbooks and the 7th grade textbooks. Our SHIVARAMAPPA sir has been a pioneer in introducing these spiritual value textbooks to all the children. These textbooks can be introduced under moral science for all the student community. So today, I would like to talk about the 8th grade core subjects. The theme around the 8th grade is Mind Miraculous, where you learn about the science of the soul. You are introduced to full moon meditation and nature meditation. You are introduced to the values of the global ethics and vegetarianism. You learn about yourself. You practice empathy with a few short stories. So, dear SHIVARAMAPPA sir, I welcome you to another wonderful session. We are all eager to listen to you, sir.
Thank you very much, madam. A great welcome to all of you from my side. Today's topic is a very interesting subject concerning with everybody of the humanity. The topic is consciousness versus subconsciousness and unconsciousness. See, so we'll try to discuss about this and try to know some aspects concerning of this consciousness. Now, before commencing, Madam, let us be in a meditative state for a while. Please take on.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Dear masters, kindly cross your feet at your ankles if you're sitting in a chair or a sofa. Be seated in a cross-leg position if you're sitting on a floor or a bed. Kindly clasp your hands with fingers. Remove your spectacles if you're wearing any. Gently close your eyes. Observe your breath, dear friends. Let us all begin this wonderful, mindful breath meditation. The Anapanasati meditation. By observing our natural in-breath and out-breath. We are all into this wonderful group meditation of music meditation. Breathe in gently and breathe out gently. We are slowly, naturally emptying all our thoughts by just becoming an observer of all our thoughts. become one with our breath. Become an observer of the happiness from deep inside you. You are God and you are love. Just become one with yourself. And feel the love energy from deep inside you. You are the one. You are the love. You are here to just spread this loving energy all around you. Be with your breath, dear friends. As you are in this deep state of emptiness, void, the deep state of calmness and happiness all around you. Enjoy this deep state of silence and emptiness. Deep inside you. Be, dear friends, let's do this Anapanasati meditation for just 2 more minutes, dear friends. Breathe in gently and breathe out gently. Bring attention back again to your breath. Last 30 seconds. Okay, please. Gently place your hands on your eyes for a few seconds and open your eyes with a beautiful smile. Thank you, dear masters.
Yes. Thank you, madam, for a wonderful session of absolute silence,
Thank you.
deeper consciousness. My dear masters, meditation is one of the important activities of the humanity, as we already know. The more we are familiar, the more we learn the practice of meditation, we will be understanding so many aspects of our life. Just like that, the intuition will start. It keeps on telling you so many. It keeps on revealing to you inside you. And many of the things you will be surprised to understand that. Such one of that is the meaning of consciousness and subconsciousness. Okay. The meanings of these two words to understand is very possible by means of meditation. Any amount of bookish knowledge will not give you clarity in this. Many of the masters have been dealing with this. Today we will check up, how far these two words, consciousness and subconsciousness, are understandable and the benefit of that in our daily life. I will place some slides before you for easy understanding through the sharing. Yeah. My dear masters, I think you have the slide of consciousness before you. So what is the meaning of that? There are three varieties of consciousness are there, and we let us know the meaning of each and every state of mind, that is consciousness, subconsciousness and unconsciousness. Consciousness is the noun form of conscious. Okay. Conscious means being aware of. Consciousness is called awareness. Okay. What is the meaning of this awareness? In the olden English language, Latin language, it is given here, con. Con means together. And CO is to know. To know the togetherness, that is called consciousness. That's how the word has been derived. It is purely a philosophical word. It is purely a spiritual word. Okay. So the consciousness is the ingredient of humanity. Every person must have the consciousness. Otherwise, no life. He cannot sustain. Now, second point of this is individual awareness of unique thoughts. My dear friends, individual awareness of unique thoughts, memories, feelings, sensations, and environments. We will be aware of all these things, our own thoughts and unique thoughts. Whatever you are thinking, nobody knows. You alone know. That's it. Very unique. What you are thinking, nobody knows. But you are aware of that. Okay. And memories. What sort of memory you have kept in your memory side? Nobody knows. Only you know. That is the consciousness. You are aware of that. Feelings, sensations, and environments. These are all personal. These are all the attributes of personality. No other personality can come to know. That is important. We should know. Essentially, consciousness is awareness of the mind and the world around. So, my dear friends, we have to understand that consciousness is external. Why? Because it is about the world around. The universe in which you are, and you and I, and all the species, including all kinds of species, not only humans, animals, etc., etc. All people have got the awareness of the entire universe. This is external awareness. To know about anything, everything with the open eyes. And what is visible, we will be conscious of that. So consciousness basically extending towards outside, more, all surroundings. Okay. This awareness is subjective and unique. This awareness also based on the self. Okay. Subjective, it is not objective. Objective knowledge it takes, but consciousness is yours, not the objective. Objective consciousness will not be there. Objective consciousness will belong to the objective object. So you are the subject and you will have the consciousness of the object of the entire world. This is called consciousness. That is being aware of everything, whatever seen. Okay. And awareness of the surrounds with the eyes open. So when the eyes are open, normally you will get in touch with the surroundings to view. And then you come to know about that and you will be conscious of everything, whatever visible. Awareness of thoughts with eyes open or closed. Sometimes you get closed, but you are aware of what you are thinking. Okay, that is also consciousness. What you are thinking is known to you, you are aware of that. So the consciousness can be inside and outside to the extent of thoughts, feelings, and everything. You understand? To the extent of feelings, thoughts, and all those things. Internal and external. You can close the eyes and also be conscious. You can open the eyes and be conscious of the external world. And consciousness triggers thinking process. Yes. Whenever you are conscious of certain object, then you will start thinking about it. The consciousness will give rise to thoughts of the objects which it sees. So this is basically we should know that. So we should be careful to have better thoughts. This is the faculty. If you want better thoughts, you should see better things. You should be conscious of better things. The consciousness has no disparity checkup. Analytical mind it doesn't have. It doesn't have to remove the dilemmas. No. Consciousness is being aware of that, sir. That's it. So whatever it is seen, it will start thinking about it. So my dear friends, it is one way it is called materialistic consciousness. Understood? We can call the consciousness is belonging to the objects of the physical world. 90% is physical world. Everything, whatever mind is getting, is physical world. And next one is, one more point is that thinking of which the mind is consciousness, is conscious of. Whichever it knows, it starts thinking. Which it does not know, it will not work out on that. The mind is not conscious of what is not seen by it or what is not thought over by it. Every thought belongs to the object, what is seen. That is consciousness. All the thoughts are only pertaining to the objects with the conscious mind. Conscious means open eyes, 90%. Basically, majority is that the thoughts belonging to the physical, visible, solid, understandable universe. Next item comes, mere consciousness is unable to analyze or conclude anything. You are aware of so many things, but you cannot decide what is what. You see the beautiful poster, you don't know whether what to make use of that. You see so many books, but you don't know what book is necessary for you. It cannot analyze things. It will see, but it cannot analyze. Give a thing, we copy that. So a lot of copying will be going on in the conscious mode. Understood? So these are the capacities and limitations of the consciousness. And they are called mind trends. What is the meaning of trend? Trend is the habit. Whatever you see, you cultivate that habit. So the mind will be filled up with such kind of habits. If it is always open the eyes and going on absorbing everything inside, because inside it cannot see. Outside only it can see. So it will be always taking the thoughts from the objects which is able to see, which are seen with the naked eyes. So if some people are fighting, then we will adopt the habit of fighting. If somebody smokes, then we see that and adopt the same habit. So these are the mind trends. What is see and learn, see and learn. So the mind trends are attributed to the consciousness always, because majority of the consciousness is by opening the eyes. Okay. Now let us see. See, in this picture, you will understand the first part is external and second part is internal. The first part, conscious mind, that is, it sees and learns, that can only retain up to 10% of memory and all those things. No logical thinking. It depends on the willpower, whatever it has got. And critical thinking is only 10%. Logical thinking, 10%. Long-term memory and all those things, 10%. Only 10% only. It is not capacitated much. Whereas subconscious mind, on the other hand, is highly powerful. It has got more space for memory, for activity, for everything. See, this is the kind we have to understand, that consciousness and subconsciousness mind. So 90% of the activities depend on the subconsciousness mind. Okay. And conscious mind is only able to do 10% of activity. Okay. Let us see what is subconsciousness. Okay. The totality of mental processes of which the individual is not aware of. Unreportable mental activities. Kindly follow this carefully. All the mental process which we are not aware of, it's simply happening inside, but we don't know. Unreportable mental activities. Unreportable, we can't report it. We can't analyze it. Some miraculous things will be going on inside. We can't rationally we cannot explain. Baba, this happened like this. I saw something inside. How is that you can see that? I don't know. Unreportable. This is called subconsciousness. So the consciousness is mind and subconsciousness is not attributed to the mind, but it is attributed to the soul, that is spirit. Subconsciousness is otherwise known as the spirit. The spiritual consciousness is called subconsciousness. It is not subordinate consciousness, my dear masters. It is not subordinate. It is the ruler of the humanity. Subconsciousness does everything without the knowledge of the mind. It will only energize the mind to do that. It will only sit and takes the mind into hand and dictate. That's it. Mind will not work. The subconsciousness will be doing everything. So the totality of the mental processes of which individual is not aware. Whatever we are thinking, we are not aware. Just like that, it will come. Okay. It sprouts. Wisdom sprouts, just like that it will happen. It is not sequential. It is not coming from the books. It is not from first standard to 10th standard. No, please. Suddenly it will come. Already it is there. It will come to the mind. That's it. So, unreportable. We can't write and we cannot justify. We cannot put an equation for that and all those things. Number 2 is a powerful thing, potent agency of thinking, speaking and doing. It has got high potentials of doing things, and Satyam Gnanam Anantam. That is subconsciousness. It always speaks truth. It thinks high. It thinks of goals, no desires and all those things. It thinks of nobility, ability and capability. It thinks of love, light and power. High potential, omnipotent, omniscient, okay, omnipresent. So these are the characters, thinking, speaking and doing at high level. And this exists and operates outside the consciousness. This is not part of consciousness. If you open the eyes, you will not get anything out of this. If you close the eyes, you will land up into subconsciousness and then it gets revealed to you. That is how it happens. It operates outside the consciousness. The next one is there is a limit to what can be held in conscious focal awareness, and hence this supports as an alternative storehouse of awareness and experience with subconsciousness. So the consciousness has got very little storage for it to think, because it cannot decide anything. It cannot analyze things. It can only see and leave. It is aware of, yes, I am in this house, but what to do, it does not know. So all these things are stored in subconsciousness. That's why it is having more and more capability to conceive everything in our mind and then help the mind to deliver it in action. Okay. The mind will contact the organs, because the mind and organs are there in our body. That is called Sushma Sarira, 19 parts. Don't forget about it. And those 19 parts will take over from this mind, having been instructed by the subconsciousness. And those organs will perform according to those directions, their own duties. Thinking process outside the consciousness and objective awareness. Yes, this thinking also outside the consciousness. It is not external consciousness. The thinking will go internally. It can be done only in meditation and all those things. And with open eyes, you cannot think. It is like that. Outside consciousness and objective awareness. There is no objective awareness here. It is subconsciousness. Okay. So there is no awareness outside. All awareness turn inward. Yeah. Then focus on innovative and creative aspects. Then it will create new things, because it is not a copy master. It will create original thinking, and it creates a new outcomes out of that. A new object it will create. Creativity, innovative, okay, and all sorts of discoveries. Everything will come out of this. It was in tandem with right brain. Okay, it activates right brain and makes it miraculous. Then last, miraculous intellect and thoughts. Miraculous means which cannot be explained properly, which cannot be justified just like that. In a sequential mode, we cannot get it. It is like that. Okay, so say miraculous means it is like that. My dear masters, one teacher has asked a student, 2 plus 2, how much? Okay. Then normally a boy which has got conscious mind and who is working with left brain only, then that boy will take it and he answers the teacher by re-questioning again. Teacher, you asked 2 plus 2. Am I right? He will get confirmation. Then teacher says yes. Then he will proceed further. 1, 2. And one more 2 we have to add. So 3, 4. Teacher, 4 is the answer. And he will show 4 as evidence for that. This is the way how conscious mind will work. But even subconscious mind comes up. The boy who works with subconscious mind, he will only give the answer by showing only 2. That's it. And he will say the answer 4. He will show 2, but answers 4. Then what is this? You are showing only 2. Teacher will get confused. So this boy does not know mathematics. She will think. But this boy answers, teacher, I know you have asked 2 plus 2. I did not ask you again and again. I remember it. And then 2 already is there. So I kept only 2. 3 and 4 I counted, and 4 is the answer. And this 2 what I have shown is not for you. This is for me. My dear teacher, don't see these 2. You listen to my answer 4. That is right. So the teacher will be more happy at this kind of student. So my dear master, this is miracle. You cannot understand showing 2 how it is 4. So like that, some sort of extraordinary conceptions we will be getting, lot of intuitions we will be getting. We will be understanding a lot of things to our own surprise if we are accustomed, if we are cultivate the habit of meditation. And then subjective abilities will be improved, so that now doership will be much more. You will be more active. You will be attempting great goals, and you will not touch a means of small things. You will not attempt, and your thinking will be high, and your aims are high. Okay, that is the character of subconsciousness. Okay, then synthesizing abilities, then it will create so many things. Whatever available things, it mix up and does so many things. Okay, then right brain becomes active. Then truth, wisdom, and infinite. Satyam, Gnanam, Anantam. Then intuitive. You understand, my dear masters? Intuitive. That means tuition from inside. Okay, it will be always keep telling what is not correct to the consciousness. Consciousness does not understand what is right and what is wrong. It will only see and then learn. That is the reason. So subconsciousness, it will be guiding the mind, guiding the consciousness in a proper way. What is right and what is wrong, it will tell. So the discriminatory faculty and all the 10 knowledges which I have yesterday explained to you, from subtle knowledge to the lost vast knowledge. Okay, so all these faculties, we will be using it, we will be getting and using, and all 90% activities will be done by this. Everything, we will suggest, we will guide, and everything. The man who is habituated to take the subconsciousness into account, he will be the big achiever in the life. So with this is called soul trends. Okay, so these subconsciousness qualities, if you imbibe, then you are working with the soul trends. What is the trend? Habits, attributes. What is the soul? Soul always speaks high and thinks high and works high. These are the things, three. So these are the wonderful and miraculous things what humanity requires as on today. Every human being has to be conscious of subconsciousness. How? What is the methodology for this? Just to align your mind to the self. That's all. You have to align. So in the mind, you have to keep the soul there. Then soul trends will start working. Mind trends will stop. If you go by mind trends, my dear masters, we will be going according to the bad and good, and whatever available in the society, we will be subjected to, and our life will be mix of sorrow and unhappiness. My dear masters, sorrow and happiness are inseparable. Kindly listen to this. Don't ask for happiness. If you ask happiness, sorrow also will come. So the wise wisdom says, spiritual science says, that don't ask for any happiness at all. You simply do your work and get whatever happens, fine. Keep the mind equanimous, keep the mind always calm and quiet. Neither happiness nor sorrow we should meet. If you ask happiness, sorrow will be there. If you don't ask happiness, no sorrow will come to you. Okay, this is the subconsciousness guidance. Okay. So the habits of soul, that is speaking high, thinking high, and doing high, these three things will be of your normal duties, associated with the normal duties. Then you will be a great achiever. You will be a great soul, and you will be doing wonderful things. Your self-development will be there, and the performance will be excellent. So you will be a major and the best and great achiever in this human world. Then one more unconscious state of mind also is there. This is only for information. We don't want any sort of unconscious life, this unconsciousness, but it happens. We are seeing in the society, some people fall unconscious. It's a phenomenon of unconscious, is mental activity, some weak activity, that's it. Unconscious mental activity. Without awareness, something is going on in the mind. Theory of the unconsciousness is being and nothingness. So not consciousness, not conscious, without awareness, no sensation or cognition. So these are all called unconsciousness. These are all happening below the subconsciousness. The unconsciousness is the vast sum of operations of the mind that take place below the level of conscious awareness. The conscious mind contains all the thoughts. So the outside consciousness, this happens. That's why the consciousness will not be coming to know of this. It is below that. That's why unconsciousness we should avoid. Unconscious thoughts are not directly accessible to ordinarily introspections, but are supposed to be capable of being tapped and interpreted by special methods and techniques such as meditation. Sometimes why unconsciousness happens to a person, we cannot define it. Somehow he loses consciousness, he falls unconsciousness. And why nobody can follow that. Even he himself cannot follow because he is not aware of that. And all the thoughts of unconsciousness are or hidden below this conscious mind. Okay. So, but they can be revealed, they can be understood, they can be retrieved by special methods of some sort of techniques like meditation and all that. Okay. If you do meditation, then you can understand why that conscious mind has fallen unconscious. Okay. The unconscious mind consists of the processes in the mind which occur automatically and are not available to thought processes, memories, interests, and motivations. So these are all the things which are thoughts concerning to the thoughts which are not aware, which are not in the aware of consciousness. Okay, and these include unconsciousness as personal habit, being unaware. Sometimes habit will be there, but he will not be knowing what he is doing. Habits, it is involuntary, that is not voluntarily, involuntary. Without your knowledge, it happens. Just like that. So some people, they will awake at 5 o'clock without knowing also. It is like that. Involuntary systems are there. So if you develop that, then you will not be knowing what you are doing, something you are doing. Okay. That is also cause. Then pre-conscious. There is also precognition like that, pre-consciousness. It is for or associated with a part of the mind below the level of immediate conscious awareness, from which memories and emotions that have not been repressed can be recalled. That pre-consciousness, we can always have a sort of below level of immediate consciousness of itself. That is also below level, from which memories and emotions that have not been repressed can be recalled. Whatever happened earlier and what is going to happen, and because of the past experiences, it can be retrieved. So that will reflect the activities that eventually fall on you. Okay, that is called pre-consciousness. Pre-conscious. That is called memory. In fact, actually, it is associated with a part of the mind below the level of immediate consciousness, from which memories and emotions they are retrieved. Okay, pre-consciousness. Then beliefs and values which are on pre-conscious level. These are all the like that. Beliefs and all those things, whatever memory values are there. Then the part of the mind in which pre-conscious thoughts or memories reside, that is called part of consciousness. Later on, they become part of consciousness, because when once you recollect, then that becomes present, the mind is aware of. Okay, so this is the unconscious mind, that is in the memory side, it is there, but the external side, the first half is blank, because they are not aware of that, those thoughts are hidden just like inside, just below that. So this is also the 10% conscious, 90% subconsciousness. So to say, the subconsciousness is the power we have to derive. This we will be able to achieve only through the practice of meditation. Meditation is nothing but aligning the consciousness with the subconsciousness. Understand? Aligning the mind with the self. How to align? Just make the mind empty, then the energy will come there. That the Atma will come and sit in the empty mind. Patanjali Yoga Sutras clearly defines, purify the mind, make your mind empty. Chittavritti Nirodha, you do that. That means stop the thinking for a while. Then what happens? The question came, okay, we have stopped it. What is that going to happen? Then it defines tada drashtaha swarupe avasthanam. At that time, the seer, that means the spirit, tada drashtaha swarupe, in his own shape, gets established in the empty mind. So, my dear masters, the PSSA and Pyramid Valley requests and wants every one of the society, be in the aware of subconscious mind and conscious mind. Both are necessary, like physical sciences and spiritual sciences. Okay, and subconsciousness will make use of the mind to apply the nobility of love, light, and power. Okay, so then only we will be able to calm, and then only we will be able to do something better. Then only we will be able to be in a smiling face. Okay. Every smiling man is a wise man, working with subconscious mind. So subconscious is soul, and consciousness is mind. So, my dear master, this much clarity we can have and start doing meditation in order to be excellent personalities with the alignment of mind with the self, our own self. Okay. Then jhani he becomes. That means working with our own senses. So with this, thanking you all. With this, I will conclude our session. Time is up. Thank you very much, madam. The next, it is left to you. You kindly take it on.
Yes, sir. That was a very wonderful description, sir, showing that glacier about our conscious and subconscious mind. Thank you, sir. Very informative. Dear masters,
Yes.
we have a master here. Kindly ask if you have any queries about this topic. You can please raise your hand. Yes, sir. Pajay, sir.
Sir, hello.
Tell me, sir. Namaste.
Yes, sir. I have heard that the nature of soul is to remain happy.
Yes.
Then why we should not ask for happiness?
I did. Why? Why?
The nature of soul is to remain happy.
Yes.
Basic nature.
Yes, 100%, sir.
You have just told that we should not ask for happiness. Why it is so?
Yeah. That is the wisdom. See, if you cannot ask happiness when you are aligned with the self, automatically you are happy. Okay. Alignment is important. The mind should get aligned to the happiness. Self is happiness now. If you are aware of this, then you will not ask external happiness. You are already happy.
Right.
If you forget this happiness, if you want some materialistic happiness, then it is always followed with sorrow.
That means, sir, we can ask for this internal happiness.
Internal happiness. That is real happiness. And that will take us to the beautiful, divine path of life.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That means one can ask for internal happiness.
Yes. Internal happiness asking is aligning with the self. That's it. That means you are connecting your mind with the self knowledge, not materialistic knowledge. Okay.
Yes, sir. One more question.
Yes, sir.
Can you elaborate more on this light, love, and power?
Love, light, and power. Yeah. Love, light, and power. Love is a noble quality, compassionate person. Noble is a person who can remain calm and quiet. Okay. He is not active. He is not indulged in Raja quality. He is in Sattvic quality. Okay. He does not believe in perfectness. He believes in kindness. Okay. Perfectness is okay, but that is not the end of it. You should also be kind enough. That is more important than your perfectness. In the name of perfectness, people will be very rough and tough and impose disciplinary this thing, that thing, and make the things worst. That is not the target. Perfectness is one factor of the happiness. Okay, one factor of the efficiency. Efficiency includes willingness and love and kindness. Okay, sir.
Right.
So kindness is called nobility. That is called love. We should love everybody. Even we should love a person who is mischievous, who has done mistakes. Okay, no problem. It is his responsibility. He will correct it. It is not for you to correct. Okay. And secondly, light. Light means wisdom. Light means torch. So you will understand where to go. See what is right and what is not. And then power. Power means that you should be able to help yourself first of all. Okay. You cannot go on bother others. Always dependent on somebody. So that goes. Is not correct. You are incurring violence on others. Okay. So you have to help yourself. When that is happening, you can help others also. That is the target of power. Okay. It is not muscle power or kicking or shouting or dominating others or feeling superiority and all those things. They are all absurd. Spiritual science does not recognize those things.
Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Any more?
Yes, sir. Wonderful explanation, sir.
Yes.
We have Mr. Vijay Kumar. Sir, you'll have to unmute yourself, sir.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Hello.
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Sir, is there any connection between my religion and meditation, sir?
Connection?
Between my religion and meditation.
Religion? Oh.
Yes.
So religion has nothing to do with the meditation and all those things. Meditation is for the person who has got breathing. Okay, he has to do with that. So religion is only a man-made things. It is only a part of group of people. Actually, the meaning of religion we have to go into, sir. Relegation is called religion. That is, it's only it is togetherness is called religion. That is the right meaning, sir. Togetherness. Our people have mistaken and they have made groups. Togetherness is there, but they have made so many groups. That has made the things little very incorrect notion has come into the society. There is no religion, there is no parties, all these things are. Okay, religion has nothing to do with the spiritual science. Spiritual science is for all people who are breathing. That is enough. If you are breathing, then you are subjected to all sorts of and all sorts of the good and bad of the society. Yes or no? So to avoid the bad, then we have to follow spiritual science.
So Patanjali Yoga Sutra is available with my religion, sir. That is older than Anapanasati, which is about 2,500 years old. Anapanasati. Why should I take Anapanasati as my meditation?
Yeah. So Anapanasati is only the procedure. The theory is same in every religion. Every master says same thing. You have to be calm and quiet in the mind. So the Patanjali says, remove the thoughts. That's it. How to remove the thoughts? The Buddha has found out some method for that. So you just be with the breath, then you will forget everything. Then you will be calm and quiet. And it is very simple to do it. It doesn't involve any sort of postures of the body, or it doesn't need any sort of knowledge for that, or you don't need any power of money and all those things. No requirements. No. So just like that, wherever you sit, just withdraw your all organs and then be still and then be observing your own breath. That's it. What is that? So everywhere it is only comfortable. So because it is easiest, we have adopted that. That's it. There is no other reason for that. The theory behind it same. That is making the mind calm. Prashamanopayaha iti yogaha. Prashamana upaya. What prashamana? Prashamana means making calm. Okay. Quite still. No violence in the mind. Fine. Prashamana, upaya. That's it. Procedure. So anyway you can adopt. There is no problem. But all other methods, they give lot of strain and all those things. Some people may find it difficult. They will say they'll postpone all those things. So the Anapanasati is the very easiest. That is the reason it is advised. That's it. There are so many meditations like transcendental meditation, cyclic meditation, Om meditation, and so many things are there, sir. But the easiest is simply be observe your own breathing. That's fine. Good. Okay. Respiratory system, you believe enough. Okay, sir. That's it. There is no other cause for that. Whoever it is, if it is useful to us, we will take up. It is not Patanjali only we should take. Buddha also, okay. He is telling something better, fine. It's not better, that is also useful to us for following this, fine. We take everybody's masters. Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Any more?
Yes, sir. We have a dear master in the idea of the Samsung Galaxy, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, please introduce yourself. You have to unmute yourself, sir, now.
Sir, today you said regarding meditation, the Patanjali also says about no thoughts.
Yes.
Similar to Anapanasati, also we have to be completely leave our thoughts during our meditation.
Yes, sir.
So you must not think of any outside
No.
thoughts or physical world thoughts.
Yes.
That is also similar to the Anapanasati meditation. Is that right?
Same, sir. There is no other. Theory is same.
Yeah.
Theory is same. That's only what everybody has to do it. Okay. So it
That
is
means the process of reaching the goal is
yes,
different route.
different. That's it. Yeah, whichever easy, we would follow that.
Yeah,
To
yeah, okay.
achieve the same goal. Okay.
Goal.
Same result. We should be calm in our mind.
Yeah. That's right.
That's all. Only temporarily you have to suspend your thoughts.
Yeah.
Don't think that you should not think for the day long. No.
Yes, right.
Yeah, because without thoughts, we will be called mad people. We should think.
I think that you must not be during the meditation. You must be completely you have to reach the sunya of thinking.
Yes,
during that time.
During the meditation, you just suspend your thoughts. That's it.
Suspend your thoughts. Yes.
Postpone for half an hour.
At least.
Shall I tell you one thing? Morning I was speaking to somebody. Sir, if you are going to some sort of meditation hall, before going, you will remove your footwear outside.
Yeah. Similarly,
if you want, you are going to do some work here, so you are entering into meditation, then keep the thoughts for some time away.
Yes. Similar to that.
Yeah, there is no loss for that because it is there.
Yeah.
There is no loss. There is no waste.
Yeah, there is no loss.
No loss. And you are doing some great work.
Great work. Yes, correct.
This is a work, sir. This is a fantastic. And what is necessary for us, we are achieving something. Invisible work it is.
Yes, correct.
Isn't it? So keep the thoughts for some time that you can do always.
Yes, correct.
You are postponing your food for some time, half an hour. What happens?
Yeah.
Food is not going elsewhere. It is there. We will take only after half an hour. So be patient enough. Keep the thoughts away.
Yes.
And which is possible from your side.
Yes.
And go into meditation.
Yes.
And catch hold of the best of the life.
Yes. You see the difference between with thoughts of so many outside, like what they call zigzag, and so many things. You will be out of all those things, and then your thoughts will be aligned in a particular fashion, and then you will be much organized.
Yes, it happens like that. Okay. So we should always catch hold of the best of the things, whatever available.
Yes, correct.
Fine. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. I think we are done with the questions for the day, sir. Tomorrow's topic is about samadhi, sir.
Yes, samadhi.
Okay.
Samadhi is in Sanskrit word, and samadhi is called in English as enlightenment. Okay. enlightenment. You can say that. Samadhi, just hyphen enlightenment. You can take it like that. Okay, madam? Right.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. We had a very good session, sir. Thank you so much for explaining and making it very easy for all of us, sir. Thank you so much. So, dear masters, let us all meet again tomorrow evening at 4 p.m. with the topic of Samadhi, enlightenment. Thank you. Namaste.
Nice. Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Namaskar to everybody, all the masters. PSSM is having a grand International Yoga Day celebrations by way of eminent speakers, from eminent thinkers, eminent activists from all over the world, and also music sessions from all over the world for meditation. It is going to be a grand occasion for us to spend together. What is yoga? Yoga is not a physical exercise. Yoga means it's a spiritual activity. It's a spiritual pathway. It's a spiritual highway. Yoga simply means meditation. It is management of the self, by the self, for the self. In this International Yoga Day, you will find all yoga masters who have managed themselves through meditation. The processes of meditation, the benefits of meditation, the results of meditation. From masters of meditation from all over the world, we request all the people, all the masters, all the meditators, all the spiritually inclined people to make use of this mega event, be it one place in our respective homes and through Pyramid Meditation Channel, my dear friends. Please make sure June 21st, morning 7 a.m. to June 22nd, morning 7 a.m. 24 hours grand celebrations, grand togetherness, grand oneness. Thank you.